Hello and welcome to Channel L, the news, sport and weather program from Lifeskills. I'm Christopher Mash and joining me today is Matthew Tay.
Good to hear from you.
Yeah, and we've got Carla with us today as well.
Hello, good morning.
And last but not least, we've got Mary Ishak.
Hello, everybody. Hello, honey. Hello, Laura. Hello, boss.
First up, we have 3 questions in 3 minutes where we take a look at 3 of the biggest news stories against the clock. Here's number 1. The first stations in a network of ultra-rapid electric vehicle charging points are to be unveiled in Victoria. The new charging sites will be unveiled in Aurora and Barnawartha North, will enable drivers to gain enough power in 15 minutes to travel up to 400 kilometres, significantly reducing charging times. The question, what do we think of electric cars? Okay, what do we think?
Well, I think it's amazing because I've seen electrical cars before, and I reckon it's a good idea.
Yeah, same here. They don't see many of them around these days.
So what do you mean by electric cars?
What do we think of electric cars?
As in the car that we drive for electric cars?
Yes, that's right.
Yes and no.
In both ways. Okay, we'll move on to question 2. Ratepayers in Melbourne's Bayside fear smelly and overloaded wheelie bins will attract rodents if controversial plans to collect rubbish bins fortnightly go ahead. Now, question. Would you want your stinky rubbish sitting in your bins for 2 weeks?
No,
And
not quite really.
I agree with you. It's a no.
And no, because it can lead to an awful smell, and yes, there are bees and there are wasps coming in there as well. So it's a no from me.
It should be once a week.
Yes, I 100% agree. It should be once a week. Whoever came up with this idea, I don't know what they're thinking. And yes, once a week.
And it's ridiculous.
Yeah, bad decision all up. And
that seems kind of rubbish talk to me, actually, sir.
it certainly does. And if you had your bins very full at the end of week 1, it wouldn't use it by week 2. But yeah, I agree. It should be once a week all up.
And rubbish get dumped in rivers, seas, and other places as well, and it can hurt all the wildlife animals too, like whales and fish and other sea creatures.
But some of them have to be careful with their poor animal cells because otherwise some of these poor innocent these animals might get themselves killed. Sometimes they just need to take out the trash and clean up this mess they have made because they have to clean up the pond or maybe the houses, the backyards, even the garage, even stuff like that.
Yes, they should do their part and no littering.
Exactly, Mary.
Yeah. Of course, we all want our bins emptied out once a week, not every 2 weeks. So, anyway, let's move to question number 3. Part of the Snowy Hydro Legacy Fund is set to be spent on funding a new corridor for a very fast train between Canberra and Sydney. The government would pump money into improving rail safety and speed by upgrading existing rail regional lines at the moment, the journey between Canberra and Sydney takes 4.5 hours. The question is, what about a very fast train between Melbourne and Sydney? The question there.
Well, yes, there are plenty of trains who go from Melbourne to Sydney, and one of them is the Feline train.
Yeah, best all I can think of, or what I do know all up, is that's like trains from Melbourne that run into regional Victoria, like Ballarat, Geelong,
That's right.
and to name a few.
That's right.
And sometimes they make these trains into something brand new instead.
Yeah, well, don't see many of them from one capital city to another. Anyway, we're gonna move to the weather next with Carla.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The day's temperature is about... Thursday is about max 21 degrees, is sunny and cloudy. And also Friday, max is about 17 degrees, is more sunny and cloudy. And Saturday, max is about 21 degrees, is more sunny and cloudy. And also that is going to be Sunday, max 19 degrees, more sunny and cloudy. And Monday, max is about 18 degrees, more sunny and more cloudy. And it's going to be a great, beautiful, fantastic day of this summer. And there is no more raining, no more showery, and no more windy, and no more hot. It's going to be a nice, lovely, relaxing, gorgeous, fantastic spring of this summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. Now, up next, it's Matthew Tay. We've got Talking Politics.
Malcolm Turnbull still has a role to play, says Prime Minister Scott Morrison. Malcolm Turnbull was asked 2 months ago to represent the government at an Oceans Conference in Indonesia, and his attendance there is the right decision for Australia, Scott Morrison says. He also says reports that his relationship with Turnbull has broken down are false. Mr. Turnbull will attend on an Oceans Conference in October 29 to 30, despite criticism from some government backbenchers, including former Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce and ex-leader Tony Abbott.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Matthew. Now, we're up to Life Skills News next with Mary.
Thank you, Mash. Big news for Life Skills on Tuesday, the 9th of October. Mr. Keith Leslie, who is Ros Leslie's husband, sold Latrobe Life Skills in a management buyout to Daniel Lim, Martin Chow, Tammy Matthews, and Processor and Douglas Ball, who's going to be the father of the bride. All are current managers at Life Skills. We understand that this is first time a management buyout has happened in a disability sector in Australia. This process started 18 months ago, and the new owners have been working hard to ensure that all participants are well looked after and that the staff are ensured of their employment. Families can rely on the quality supports and accurate training they've come to expect over the past 20 years. Going forward, there'll be no major changes to the operation of Latrobe Lifeskills. Thank you, and congratulations to Douglas Ball on his daughter's wedding, because I love weddings, and good luck to Douglas and his family.
Well done. And right now, it's time for... Okay, turn it off time. What we got for today, Matthew?
I hate it when I'm the most tired during the day.
And here we go.
So turn it off. Like a light switch, just go click.
And now got Mary.
Thank you. I get really aches and pains, and it's really bothering me again, and my ankle. So that is my turn it off for today. Thank you.
So turn it off. Like a light switch, just go click.
And we've got Carla.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I was decided to be taking it easy for a while instead, because I just have to be on my best behavior for a while, because I just have to slow down just a little bit. But I got here at uni very early, so I just don't want to be late exactly. And because I thought that, I decided to give Mary a helping hand instead, because Mary has got a really sore leg, and I thought that I might go back and give Mary a helping hand, because Mary is very kind of slow. So and I thought I might stay with Mary for a while, and she likes to be with me instead, because I like hanging out with my friends, because it was kind of good for me instead. So that's it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So turn it off. Like a light switch, just go click.
Righto, me. It happened. Yep, I go 10-pin bowling on a Friday morning. My score last week was 79. Here it is. For a first time in 10 frames, I got a 0 strikes and 0 spares. And that results in...
So turn it off. Like a light switch, just go click.
Thank you, Matthew and Mary and Carla. And we're going to wrap it up on Channel L on Thursday, October 25. Thanks for your company. And this is Channel L from Christopher Mash signing off.
Good night.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, honey. Love you all.
And good night, everybody. And thanks.